very humid. Just coming off the sandy lane. She's 60s rock and roll singer. Don't know. Anyway, made a start on the Brecks Trail. 14-mile walk from West Stowe Country Park, where the Anglo-Saxon village is, and didn't film any of that because there's quite a lot of people there. I think it's about 4:30, 4:45 now. Started down there about 4, and it finishes in Brandon Country Park. 14 miles. So I'm planning on walking about 9 today. I've got a spot planned for a camp, but I haven't visited it, so it's not 100% yet. I may have to camp up a little bit before or a little bit after where I'm planning, we'll see. But yeah, 14 miles, the Brecks Trail. Just brought me shorts. It's made me fat pack feel well lighter. Just taking my shirt off. Anyway, up there. I am actually on a walk where I'm on a little bit of a schedule, not massively, but I keep wanting to go off. Up here and over there and places. But I'm going to stick to the trail. But I think I'll pop back, come and have a good look around right up this end at some other point. I think this is where I've got to go, you know. Look at that lovely mature pine woodland. Beautiful. I think I'm just going to sit down on this nice comfortable log for 5 minutes or so. It's now just gone 5 o'clock. So I've been going since about, I don't know, 4. Not even sure how far I've walked. I'm guessing about 3.5 miles. I'll show you where I've gone and where I've been, where I'm going. And the walk started in West Stowe, and then this is the big long track. I've gone up here, and at the moment I'm somewhere here. I'm about here. So I think that's round about 5 miles. And the actual way I'm meant to go is up here, onto the road, up and then turn left and come down here and across the A11. But I'm hoping I'm going to have to get, but there is a monument here that I want to see, but I'm hoping that I can go up and along here. And the way I'm going to navigate that is plonk the middle of this, the middle, right where, roughly where I am, line the vertical lines with the compass, with the vertical lines of the map, these vertical lines inside here, what I've just turned, and then what I have to do is move the map round so the red line is in the north. So as long as when I'm walking along that stays north, so I keep this in the north, and where that other red arrow is at the top, I'm going in the right direction. Obviously I'm going to have to go around a little bend and up past there, but that's basically how you navigate. And you get to your next waypoint, whatever it is. In my case, it's going to be here. I may head to the monument, then head back and across. Where I'm planning to camp, across the A11, there's another monument, and I'll head up, somehow up here, up, just keep heading roughly north as I can go, and then head to these trees, and I'm going to camp in there and up and finish in Brandon Country Park. But that's where I'm planning to camp. But I've done about 5 miles. I've worked that out from where I am, and across there is about another 4.5, 5 miles. It's now about 5:30. I should be at my destination for about 7 o'clock if I don't stop anymore. Anyway, that's enough of my navigation skills, or lack of, but that does me normally. Sip of water and off we go again. Sorry, that's a nasty close up, I'm sorry. Yeah, so I'm heading up to the monument. That is it. Aha! The stone commemorates the silver jubilee of King George V. The forestry commissioners began in 1935 to afforest the King's Forest and beauty plants with beeches, Queen Mary's Avenue, which follows the course of the Icknield Way. There we go. This way, King's Way, Icknield Way, St Edmund's Way, this bloody way, that's all I know. I was going to go back and do that cut across, but I've come up here further than it seemed on the map, so I am going to have to do the road thing, which I was really not keen on. Yeah, I don't like walking along these roads. I thought I'd have to go right up along with the road. I don't. The Brecks Trail. That's good. I thought I was going to have to go up along this, actually on the road, because as you can tell, people come hossing up here. Look. Been looking at gravel bikes, hardtails, hybrids, touring bikes, but I've only got a certain budget, and so I want to get the right one for me. Very difficult. I want it to be like an all-rounder, really, be able to go on roads. I don't want to go on roads too much, but there's sometimes you need to, don't you? To be able to go on roads at a fair clip, but to be able to handle ground like this, and slightly bumpier trails as well. Nothing too extreme, but you know what I mean, a do it all type bike for, I don't know, not too much money. I'm not asking a lot, am I? Sandy Lane again. You know, a buzzard. I had the most majestic view of a buzzard just as I turned the camera off. It come from in them trees, went there, saw me and swerved back in. It's beautiful. I think it was a buzzard. It was a fair size. Beautiful it was. Cycle loop, the Brecks Trail. I don't think any of this is public access land. I want to have a little browse of my map while I'm having me sit down. I'm tempted to put on a cup of tea, but I'm just going to have a drink of water. It's day 11. There's the monument. Under. It's massive. The inhabitants have erected this monument to the glorious memory of the men of these villages who gave their lives for freedom, honour in the Great War, 1914 to 1919. And there you go, of Icklingham, the names. Reefs laid. There we go. Bridleway. Does not say the Brecks Trail, but it's got to be. Oh, that's lovely. You could cycle this trail if you're of that inclination. And probably, I don't know how quick, 14 miles? Oh man, I dare say you can cycle 10 miles an hour. Hour and a half. Easy with stopping probably. Some bits you might be a bit slower. Yeah, I didn't know it'd be fenced here like this. I think I've got no worries about getting to my designated spot before darkness. want to be there at least half an hour before darkness gets set up pretty quick. That's why I'm going to do a plough point, I think. Whoever owns this land though, has gone to a lot of expense to fence it off along the trail. He really doesn't want anyone going on his land, you can tell. It was like that for quite a long time down that path. But now, alright. By the way, Brecks Trail, down here. Anyway, I've got to get a stomp onto my spot. Time waits for no man, sadly. Carrots? There's always a stage. I haven't done any massive walks, I've done like 10, 12, 13, 14 mile ones. But there's always a little stage where you think, have I gone right here? Is this right? Is this? And sometimes I've carried on just thinking, yeah, it is. And sometimes it is, and sometimes it ain't. So when you start getting that feeling, well, me I'm speaking to really, but anyone else really as well, use whatever means you have of checking and gathering your bearings. A compass is always good to have. I know people have these Garmins and these other walking apps and that you can get. I don't know how good they are. I normally have a little bit of a research on just simple old Google Maps and then an OS map. That normally does me. I just stop, take 5. You can get a little bit rushed and not wanting to do that if you're on a little bit of a tight schedule. I'm not on a tight, I am slightly, because I want to start getting set up when it's still light, obviously. There is where I was going to camp, public access land on the OS map. Sheep in the field, padlocked up. You know, what does that mean? Public access land on the OS map, but then it ain't. Do I just go in there, or do I take my chances up there? Sun's setting now. Look at that. See, I need to get a shift on. See, that doesn't make sense. On the OS map, that's public woodland. Circle Lane, Brecks Trail up there. Look at all this fencing off, mate. I thought I was going to come from that way. That's the thing I thought was public access. Now, it's a fence there. They've lost the words in a way. Put some of that stuff around it. Can't remember what they're bleeding called. You know, look. Oh, what's all this? Look. All this new fencing. Look at it. It is new, it's fairly new, it's not been there long. Not been there long at all. Now a lot of this was I can hear a vehicle. Why is this happening to me? I have these ideas, I'll go on this walk, do this camp there, and I come to play. Look, there's lovely old fencing, but now I'm on this track, and I just heard a vehicle down there. You know? But I'm near the woodland up there, so I'm going to have to find a good spot. But if it's dark when I'm setting up, I'm going to have to light the place up a bit to see what I'm doing. According to my OS map, a lot of this was public access land, and that woodland wasn't. That's why I wasn't planning on camping in there. I would have timed it perfect. I'd have been probably set up now if I'd have gone into where I originally planned. Maybe I should have done, but there was a road track through it and it wasn't very dense, and I heard a vehicle, so at least up here I can and hopefully tuck myself away a bit. I'm half expecting some geezer to come riding up here, not to say nothing, but to sort of do that look thing. Nah, think positive. Think positive and I'll be alright. It's been a lot of the path, fence. I know where I'm heading, roughly. I did have a plan B. I just don't want to be wandering around in those woods in the dark. Crossroads of gates. There's that open and that open, and there's a second one behind each one. Are they open because someone's still in there? I think they are, because I heard a vehicle. So the quicker I'll get up into this woodland, for more than one reason, light and just not being spotted going in the woodland, the better. Stunning views, but by the look of it, out of bounds. Anyway, yeah, like I said, the quicker I get moving, the better. Public right away. Brecks Trail. Someone had run it there. A few of them fallen. And here comes someone. There you go, look, I'm heading up here. I'm gonna go and get out of sight. He's probably seen me already. I'm going there. Mate. Nightmare. You couldn't drive up that bit, but you can drive. You can't drive up that bit. So I think I'm going to keep heading. Head up. Oh, mate. Just had a feel everything blocked. And so I probably shouldn't have walked up here because the road's just down here. Feels like I've gone further into the woodland than this. He might have just been anyone, but I didn't want to be seen coming in here. Now I'm setting up here. It's a nice spot over here. I'll be awake early and out of the way, as long as I'm concealed for tonight. Not the most chilled of experiences. Right. Plough point. There's a hasty setup. I don't even feel hungry at the minute. I've got some old Northern Monk Faith hazy pale ale. What percentage is that? 5.4. And some old Elvis juice. Just had a bad feeling from just a bit past where I went past the monument, because it just seemed unwelcoming. Just travel through, yeah, but everything around it and yeah, it wasn't. But anyway, I've set up a plough point. I've got my DB sheet down. I've got a snug pack jungle bag in there. OEX Bush Pro bivvy. I haven't even. I'm using my blow up mat. I'm just gonna leave it like that. It's a very mild night. Ground's very soft. I think I'll be fine. I can't be doing with blowing it up. I've got me Trekology blow up pillow, but I think I'm just going to do my old style thing with my shemag and a jacket. But I did think that bit of woodland down there was going to be open access. It wasn't. For all that land down there, what was fenced off with the big fences, was open access. So I can hear it. For these type of situations, see, I can hear it. I could hear that. There is definitely a vehicle driving around down there somewhere. I heard it. I think, yeah, it'll be cushy. Then I get all nervous. But I didn't like the feel of it coming in here. It didn't quite. I don't know if you can see much, yeah? It didn't go quite to plan anyway, but I'm quite chilled out now. All's well that ends well. But I didn't have the nice camp experience that I was hoping with the cooking up and the setting up and chilling out. Just sort of with an hour of light. I would have done if I'd have been able to camp up where I thought I could. But then that's the thing of researching it. Although I did research it, I looked on the iOS map, I looked on Google Maps. You couldn't see all that fencing and all fenced off like that on there. It said public access land. It would have worked out perfect if I could have gone in there, but no, I don't think so. But I'm quite chilled out here now, proper chilled out. But like I say, I'm going to get packed up early in the morning and chill here for the night. It is relaxing. It's been an adventure. It's been a different one. Oh. Whoa. Morning. You can see me. God. This is the quietest wood I've ever slept in. And it looks like there should be a dawn chorus about now. What time is it? Oh. Just gone 5, man. I slept okay. Not brilliant, but okay. A bit of light up there. See the sky. And no dawn chorus. Listen. Really eerie, these woods. I did hear some stamping about like deer, but really in the distance. Nothing close by. I heard the odd thing hooting, but not a lot. What am I doing? You can see out there. But yes, no dawn chorus as such. A couple of little squawks here and there. Odd. Is that odd? It is odd to me. Man, I can't understand. No dawn chorus. Heard a couple of little birds. Tiny little bit coming from. Ah. There's the muntjac or the deer. back in here for a short while. There's my coffee doing. He's headed from there down that way, but yeah, coffee and an expedition breakfast. I'll have that. Smells nice. Nice. There was no trace. Finished the walk. All in all, it was an alright camp considering last night. Sort of coming in here with the heebie-jeebies. But still. I think I am now on the path. I was going to go back out the way I've come in down there and then find the path and come up, but pretty sure I'm on it, and I'll just head up here. I was just going to get me map out. I had a feeling it might be up that way, and so it is. Brandon Country Park. I'm going to get the map out in a minute just to see roughly how far to go. There's a dog walker coming. I must be getting closer to civilization. Look at him! Big old fat slug. He's a rum one. Slugworth. What's he got in his mouth? He's eating something. Do I go that way or that way now? I'm going to go straight on. That's where I was going to camp last night. That was all fenced in. Somewhere here is where I did end up camping. And then I got out of here, come up here, and then I've passed this big crossroadsy bit, and then I think I turned left here because there was a sign saying Brandon Country Park, so I followed it, and it's led me all round, and then the signs are stopped, and somehow I've gone all round, and I'm here somewhere, I think. Yeah. Really what I should have done is stayed on here, not gone off there, just stayed on till Mayday Farm and gone straight up. I've been there by now. So how far's that? That ain't that far. That ain't that far. It's far enough when I should have been there, and I could have been zoom zoom, and I've gone round and left and right and ended up here. Still, hey ho, we should get there. And luckily I checked it with my compass, because I would have gone into the forest and turned right. I would have been going completely the wrong way. It was into the forest and turned left. So I thought I was at the road over there. So that would have been into the forest and turned right. Luckily I checked it with my compass and it didn't make sense. So I was baffled. And I thought, oh, I must be up this, that main road must be this road then. The other road, if you know what I mean. So luckily, so I've probably walked already 3 miles out my way at least. Yeah, last time I thought I was there, but it doesn't. It works out I was somewhere here. So I was going to go in and turn right. So if I would have been here and I would have gone in and turned right, I would have been back down here. Yeah. Yeah. I've said it before to myself, check the map a little more often. Not constantly, but just at certain stages when there's a slight element of doubt. And did I listen to my own advice? No. But anyway, we're on the right track now. Hopefully I can get a sausage roll and a coffee. I've had a well nice sausage roll from here once. It was sausage and marmalade. And it was nice. Might even get a bit of cake. They used to do nice cakes. Now I'm going to review the map here. There's another arrow. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. It's lovely though, isn't it? All the heather. Heather. Man, these signs are doing my nutting. Right, I was just... See, there's a path that goes up there. I was just down there. And I followed one. I was coming up this way. It sent me left. And then right. And now, from there... Right, from there, down there. And, yeah, up here. It's twice the... 3 times the distance, nearly. Unbelievable. I knew I should have carried on going straight. Oh mate, that's what got me lost in the first place, following them. If I would have just looked at the map straight on, I would have been there like an hour ago. Maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours ago. So I left the camp at about 6 just gone. I worked it out. I had 3 miles left, and then as I was going up that track, I saw it. It said, well, I showed you, I think, Brandon Country Park. So I thought, well, I'll go that way. I should have known. See, look, I was, see where that sign is? I was on that track, but down there, down that way, and it sent me along there, up there, and then back there. What? Is it me or what? Well, I wasn't, yeah, I was on this trail here, down there. And I was debating to myself, oh, I'll go further on and then turn right. Should have listened to myself. Should have listened to myself. It's himself. Man, I ain't straight on now. There are no deviations, no lefts, no rights. I don't think. I will check the map again. Next time I come to any crossroads, I'm checking the map. Even if there's one of them bleeding signs. It's lovely. 510 metres. I'll see you when we get there. If we ever get there. That's the way I come from. I should have come from up that way somewhere. I've gone, I don't know where I've gone. Or I do. Wrong. There we go. At last. Brandon Country Park, Visitor Centre, car park and toilets. So chapel. Locked up like I thought it would be. Edward Bliss's mausoleum. Edward Bliss, an influential businessman, bought Brandon Park in 1820. He became Lord of the Manor for Brandon and High Sheriff of Suffolk. Whoa. This was an era when the extremely wealthy competed with each other to build the grandest houses and parks. Bliss was no exception and had a dream to create a grand country estate with exotic trees collected from all over the world. Having achieved his dream, Bliss wanted to be laid to rest in his own estate, so he built the mausoleum. When he died in 1845, his body was placed in the mausoleum according to his wishes. Sarah, his wife, died in 1859. Her body was also interred in the mausoleum according to her wishes to be with her husband. When the estate was sold to another family in 1903, Edward and Sarah's remains were removed to St Peter's churchyard in Brandon. Why didn't they just leave them there if that was their wishes? Local legend says Baron Barretto, the son of Edward Bliss's nephew, was an eccentric who collected human skulls and lit candles in them. His ghost is said to have been seen here wearing knee breeches and a deer stalker. Brandon was famous for its flint industry. Yeah, lots of Thetford forest. Irish yews. Ah, to be sure. Hello there, fella. Wellingtonia, or giant redwood, Sequoia dendron giganteum. Tallest recorded Wellingtonia, 110 metres. Big Ben, 98 metres. The Brandon Park one is 30 metres. That one looks more than 30 metres. And things can live between 3,000 and 4,000 years. One of the oldest living trees. Why have they put that there? Grand old place. Yeah, shut, man. They'd be open, wouldn't they? Especially with the park run on. Do a bit of business maybe. So I'm going to pop into Tesco's, get some food, and then find a bus stop. Looks a smart bike. I've been looking into bikes lately. That hardtail. Don't know what the hell it is. It's a bike. Food. Anyway, thanks for watching. It's a bit of an odd one. Long one. Might be. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.